Hello everybody, Paul Janulis, Berkshire Hathaway, the Legacy Group. The sun is going down. Hopefully you can hear me over the waves. I'm at my beautiful place up here in Mackinac City area. Just finished working a full day over at the Sheboygan branch office. Had a lot of work to do for clients. I got the beautiful lights of course you can't see it in the camera, but the beautiful lights of Mackinac Island that way, and it's December 10th, and the weather is beautiful for December 10th. I might even jump in this water again. So it's Motivational Monday again. I filmed a series of Motivational Mondays up here because the beach and just being up in northern Michigan is just very inspirational, very relaxing. So my first, I know you can't see my face that well, that's okay, you don't need to see it anyway. But my first Motivational Monday, I talked about writing down your goals for 2016. You want to think about your goals, and you want to brainstorm, and you want to write them down. That's an important thing. If they're not written down, they're not real. They're just ideas in your head, okay? So now you've written them down, you have some goals, and what you want to do is brainstorm on that goal, whether it's, let's say I want to lose 10 pounds, or let's say I want to bring in so much in sales for my business this year, or let's say I want to save this amount of money. Whatever it is, you want to write down all the steps to that. That's basic planning 101, so that's not really the greatest advice or anything. Of course, you guys know that you'd have to write steps to get you to your goal, write a timeline and all that stuff. That stuff's basic. Any self-help book will tell you what you need to do to make that happen. What I'm going to suggest, though, is something that I came across with a book by Gary Keller, is that after you write down all the steps of what you need to do, we have our goals. Our team, we want to hit at least 20 million in production this year for our real estate team. Okay, there's a ton of steps to make that happen. There's a ton of steps for servicing clients. But what I'm actually going to do now that I've figured out all the steps, I'm going to take away all the things that aren't important. Or I don't want to say not important, but the smaller things, okay? And I want to find that one thing. That one thing that's going to get me to my goal more than anything else. Okay? That's going to be the one focus. I don't want to add more stuff to my list. And once I have my list together, I want to take stuff away. And I want to find out, what is that one thing that's going to make me achieve the goal? That's a Warren Buffett thing, and obviously Warren Buffett's connected with Berkshire Hathaway here. And that's what he does. He talks about that all the time, is narrowing it down to your one job, so to speak. So, for example, in real estate, we have big production goals. We want to service lots of people, make lots of people happy. Well, the one thing I need to do is bring in new business. That's the one thing. I need to be calling potential new clients. That's my one focus for all of next year, calling potential new clients, making the phone call. Why is that the one thing? Well, if I make the phone call, I set the appointment, I sit down with people, I bring in clients. Once they bring the clients in, we're servicing them, we get them on a service plan, we're tweaking things if there's any trouble, and so on and so forth. But if I don't make those calls to those prospective new clients and get those referrals, then none of that other stuff will happen. So making those phone calls to prospective new clients, that's my one thing for the business. My fitness goals, well, I got a lot of fitness goals. My one thing is I need to control my diet, because I work out all the time. It's part of who I am. I love it. I don't need anything special or special kind of workout program. For me, my personal thing is just watching what I'm eating and controlling my diet. So what does that now involve? What's the one thing that could help me with controlling my diet? Because that's really broad, right? Well, tracking. The answer is tracking. So if I am tracking my food intake, then I will see my calories, I will see my intake, I will see if I'm getting to where I'm going, if I'm tracking my weight, my body composition, all that stuff. I'll be feeling better and looking leaner next year, which is one of my goals. And so I think you guys get the idea. You want to narrow it down. You don't want to add more stuff and add more stuff. Most of that stuff is fluff. And when you narrow it down to that one important thing, it usually takes care of the rest. And that's Motivational Monday. The sun's going down, so have a good night.